Okay, class, today we are going to have a guest speaker. If any of you are interested in being a physician's assistant or you want to be involved with medicine, I recommend you pay close attention to Mr. Meyer's story about his journey on becoming a physician's assistant.
Hello everyone, my name is Cody Meyer and I'm currently practicing as a physician's assistant. I've had a long journey on my way to this profession and I'm going to tell you all about my experience. Allow me to start by telling you what a PA does. A PA has a variety of tasks that they typically perform under doctors of medicine. These tasks include but are not limited to taking medical histories, completing routine physical examinations, drawing blood, giving injections, deciding on diagnoses, and helping choose treatments for patients. My pathway began in Niceville, Florida, where I grew up and attended and graduated from Niceville High School. After that, me and some of my close friends, we decided to move to Orlando, where I would then attend Valencia College, where I earned my associates, and then I transferred to UCF, where I got my bachelor's in health sciences. During this time, I took a class at Valencia called the New Student Experience, which helped me greatly in finding out what my purpose is in life. I learned that my purpose is to achieve my own success while helping others. I arrived at this statement because all my life I have wanted to become successful, and I also enjoy helping and building people up, which led to my career goal of becoming a PA because this career allows me to help others directly and is also the key to my own success. I also took an interest in strengths test where I learned that I had interest in enterprising investigation and core strengths of communication, competitiveness, and individualization. These strengths and goals all correlate with my personal purpose statement, particularly communication, because communication is needed to get my ideals across to other people, and individualization because that allows me to see everyone as a unique person. I had to take full advantage of these strengths and traits if I was to make it in this field. Also, these traits directly correlated with my career goal, especially my competitive strengths because of how competition gives me the drive to keep pushing and how competitive becoming a physician's assistant is. If it was not for my strength class test, I would not have known well about my strengths and it would have made it much more difficult for me to achieve my goals. The New Student Experience class helped me shape my outlook on and the way that I did things. There are also several skills and abilities that I have to learn and improve on in my college years and also in my career. These included deductive reasoning, critical thinking, speaking, inductive reasoning, and service orientation. All of these are workforce skills involved with the PA because they all have to do with decision making, which is the main part of a PA's job. Another tool I took advantage of from my New Student Experience class was the career interview, where I interviewed a professional in the field I was interested in, and I learned several things from him. These included the amount of hours I would have to work in an actual job, which was over 40 a week, and the amount of time I would have to study in college. From everything that he had informed me of, there seemed to be an underlying theme of working and studying hard to achieve my goals. I used his advice to help me pass my certification exams, particularly my MCAT, which took a great deal of studying for and was one of the keys to my career goal. Some resources from Valencia that I used was the advising office. They gave me great advice and helped me design an education plan that correlated with my strengths and interests like enterprising and investigation, which both have to deal with decision making, which is the backbone of being a physician's assistant. Another resource that I took advantage of at Valencia was the library. The library is full of books and resources that I needed for my classes, and it helped me achieve good grades in my classes while saving money on some expensive books. Another issue that I had to deal with getting my education and ultimately my career goal was tuition. My total tuition for college totaled over $40,000, and that didn't even include the physician's assistant program that I had to go through. However, there were several tools that I took advantage of in order to pay this amount, which included my Bright Future Scholarship I had earned in high school, my parents' assistance, my own money, and other scholarships that I acquired along the way. In high school and college, I saved around $10,000 of my own money that I used solely on educational purposes. My parents also helped me in several ways, which included helping pay for my room and board and a portion of my tuition. Each of these tools was a valuable asset that I utilized to pay my tuition and acquire my degree in health sciences. During my time at UCF, I was an intern at the Florida Hospital in East Orlando, where I shadowed a doctor and gained first-hand clinical experience. After I graduated from UCF, I then applied to an accredited PA program, which took over 3 years and over 2,000 hours of clinical rotations that included family medicine, pediatrics, emergency medicine, and general surgery. After this program, I had to take my PA-NC exam, which stands for Physician's Assistant National Certifying Exam. Once I passed this, I was able to use the title of a physician's assistant. And after this, I got my state license, and I was approved to practice. I applied to a physician's office in Miami, and I landed the job, and I began my life there a couple years ago. Now, I still currently practice as a physician's assistant, and to this day, I still use the things that I learned back in my New Student Experience class in college to help me with my career.